Hello everybody, how you doing? So, that reminds me, must tell the internet that I am here. Otherwise, oops. One of these days I'm actually going to have everything set up and ready before I start, rather than this halfway house. So there we go, just a quick tweet. There we go. Quick tweet out the universe to tell them that I am ready and raring to build stuff. And I also need to work out how to put notifications on it. Oops. So, how are we today, everybody? I am deciding that I'm going to glue stuff. I'm going to take some data, stuff it in logs.io, and then send it to my phone via the wonderful mystery information of Vonage's APIs. Because why not? So I'm going to be needing this thing to be able to send and receive that information. Well, to receive it primarily. So first things first, we're going to need some new projects. So GitHub. I always start with a fresh repo for this stuff. New repo. Logs.io. Alerts. Vonage SMS. Node. Mit. Send. Logs.io. Alerts. Via Vonage SMS APIs. So, new repo. Git clone. Git clone, and maybe the rest of the API would be useful. Unless I've forgotten to actually probably, copy it. There we go. New fresh repo, so there we go. Logs.io alerts. And once again, this is going to be an npm project. So yes. Never release something as version 1. Let's copy that description from here. Leave that as is for now. We don't have any tests. Get repo. Logs. IO. Vonage. SMS. Alerts, because all the keywords. Mike Ellsmore. So people know who to blame, where to send it. Oh, new patch version. Bump that. Alright, so at this point, we have, well, a blank reaper. Probably need to check I have ngrok so we can actually interact with it. My ngrok is not installed, so ngrok. Let's remember how to install it. Da-da. Did I log in with GitHub? I did. Oh wow, I haven't read that in a while. Appears I haven't used it. Oh well. Okay, so let's get it installed locally, shall we? Want it in applications, so I should have. Or not. Let's see if we can access it. Source. ZS. Restart there. And rock. Now it's not going to work. Right, so let's just double check. So let's go with applications. They should be. Where did I stick ngrok? Oh, so it is ngrok. No such file as. Let's change to that directory then. No, is it in the global one? Yeah, that explains a lot. Right, need to quickly change that then. So I'd rather it be in my cool one because it's going to contain some localized variables rather than bin. Let's do this properly. Okay, so back to the downloads. Let's unzip it again, because why not? There we go. So now you should be able to do CD and local. There we go. We have ngrok. Now I'm just going to quickly add you guys so you can see my key being attached. Here we go. So ngrok. Now I need to add this to my ZSH, so I can easily do this anywhere. Let's go all the way down to the bottom of the file. Open ngrok alias equals locations ngrok. Reloading that source file. Theory. Just run ngrok. Huzzah! I have access to it. That means when I'm running my server locally for the webhooks to work against, we've got something. Excellent. So if I do ngrok HTTP 80, I now have a beautiful bit of random endpoint to hammer in the external world, which works brilliantly. Do love ngrok. Cool. So I can close the ngrok page. Okay, so too many screens. Right. Let us begin. Do we go with a TypeScript application again, or do we go with a JavaScript application, or do we go with a... You know what? First things first, let's set up the hook. So, got logs coming in. Well, call it last 60 minutes. See, there is some log data coming in every time somebody answers a question on Stack Overflow. See? So, we can set them up on here, so let's create an alert. Let's add yeah, so type is ingest stack overflow. Yeah, let's do create alert. Add a filter. Type ingest is ingest stack overflow. Full save. Group by up to 3 filters. We want to do group by answer author probably. Last error is greater than 1. And oh, I've forgotten what to set the severity of those logs to. Probably check that out. Spinny, 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 spinny. Shoot myself in the foot. Let's call out 180 minutes so that we can actually see. Update. What did I set the severity of these two? Severity, severity, severity. Oh, I didn't set the severity, but I didn't set the log level. No, I did not. Okay. Right, we'll call those, we'll call it an info then. And we'll do notify, send to contacts. Oh, I haven't set an endpoint up. I'm starting this backwards. Yeah, I am doing this backwards. So, tools, notification endpoints. I've got a bunch of demo-y ones I was building. Let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of that. These are all API experiments done in a previous stream, I think the week before last. Sorry, cool. Let's create a new endpoint. The endpoint is going to be custom. It's going to be send SMS via a Vonage. And we're going to send it to that endpoint. And I personally believe that it should be a post because it's creating an element. Title, severity, event example. Ooh, does that mean we actually... Bad gateway. 502 bad gateway. Response message. Alright, so that's because I don't have a responding function. Whoops. Right, so we do have something. I need to actually put an API up there. Right, so let's save that. Does mean I can open it up and I can send a test event later to make my life easier. So for now, that'll do. I'd like to do. That means I can go back to Cabana, create alert. That's, you know what, let's do it the old fashioned way. Let's change that to 180. Update, so we've got plenty of data to look at whilst we're playing. Yeah, there we go. So, seeing all the increments. Let's get type. Add all the fields. Type, add. just... There we go. Now, don't know what information we want from this right now, but that's pretty much the beginning of it. Leucine by query. Been a while since how to do grouping in leucine results. Example of the syntax. Nope. Example, as always. Okay, was it by grouping? That's let's relearn how to do this, shall we? Let's try that. Kibana group by. Group by so leucine. Let's try this. Leucine group by count. Let's see what they say here. Group by length count. Same mumbo jumbo as before. Cradle up. Let's deal with that. Answer dot link. Group by number of logs in the last 60 minutes is greater than 1. Info, notify, choose, contact, wait 1 minute, output JSON table. Cool. The best bit here is I can go around and fake it a little bit. I can monkey around on the inside and trigger additional responses as I deem fit. Good Lord, I need some more bouncing music. Nope. 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 Stream music is hard. Anyone's got a decent idea on how to do it better? I would love to hear it. Okay, so right. Stop looking at the work slack. Get on with your code. Naughty boy. Naughty boy. Oh, yeah, I need a new window as well. CD dev logs IO alerts. Let's open up a terminal. It's in the terminal. Cool. So we have the basics. But I want the Vonage API as well, so let's go and find that. npm Vonage. Unless, because I know they've gone through a huge rebranding recently. Unless the npm packages are still under the Nexmo branding. Let's go see. Yes, they are. They are still very much under the Nexmo branding. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. So npm I. So to it's Nexmo. Now I need to do a web API. Do I go? Yeah, do I go Express or Happy? What's people's thoughts? Express or Happy? Let's ask the crowd, shall we? Very big keyboards with blue switches just to annoy everybody. I'm thinking. Not sure. It's been a while since I had to do it. I don't know which I would do. Let's see what the state of Express is, just because we can. Express. Fast, unopinionated, minimalist. Weekly downloads. Still quite high. Was this published a month ago? It's a lot more recently than I thought it would have been. Yeah. Did I actually have any code changes though? Wow, there's been no code changes in 11 months. Bloody heck. Wow. That's stable AF. Oof. A lot of stuff going on here. What do you guys think? No, I'm also going to be cheeky, and I'm going to extract from the project I was doing last week the TypeScript program, because I feel like I'm going to write this in TypeScript because I'm liking growing in TypeScript at the moment, but I also cannot be bothered to write everything again from scratch, because why? Just why? Okay, so the package file. Right, so all I needed is at TypeScript. So there we go. I want terminal on this one as well, just to make my life a little faster. Faster, schnell. No, why are you opening it in the wrong window? Terminal. There we go. Yeah. npm I save. Oh, no, it's a dev dependency, isn't it? Dev type script. And I also want to steal the TypeScript config because sensible. Steal the TypeScript config. So it's no. Ooh, a bad idea. Very bad idea. TS config dot JS. No, was it JS? Yes, no, it's JSON. Christ, I can't type. And up to that, that's my TypeScript config. Gonna have a new file, new folder called source. Outsourcing. And in the background, I am now going to have this so that every time I run, ooh, pardon me, it's going to be TSC. That's EX. So every time I change a TypeScript file, should probably just make this a very quick helper in my ZSH, but oh well. Oh, no inputs were found. Right, because now I actually need a file. So let's go with new file index.ts. There we go. And now it should not explode. There we go. Oh, yeah. No, that's going to keep rolling because it's going to be detecting all the JS changes as well. Let's just do that way. Yeah, let's do that. So every time we change TS, it will create this. So happy days. Plain open JavaScript file. That's that. Let's change the package file so it points at. Oh no. Dist. Yeah, because that's how we roll. Is there anything from the git ignore we want to steal right now? Nope. Got all that. Yeah, no, that should be it. Okay, because we're not going to bother with tests to begin with. We're just going to hack it together. Think I'm going to go with happy though. Ooh, is it happy JS happy? It's been a while. Yeah, I might just screw that. Okay, so happy. Yeah. Happy work framework. Let's get started. Happy. Stalling happy. Yeah. At happy, there's no JS on it. No. Should have figured. So up to do. Stall happy. And okay, so import happy from. Oh no, I'm gonna need the dev dependencies because inevitably it's going to throw a wobbly. So at types happy. Okay, so happy from happy. See if that plays nice. Builds. Hallelujah. All right, let's go through the rest of it. So happy. Creating a basic server. Basic server. That port will need to be process.env.port. And we're going to change our. Nope. We'll have it auto load and then 80 because that's what the local port is set to on this device. Actually, yeah, 80 because that's what it's set to. We're going to want to just copy and paste in a route to give a response to the test. So server route get. We'll meet this up in a minute. Post return just happiness and sunshine. Now if we go back to logs.io, we edit. We can run. Investigate. Sweet. So it's actually working. And it is grouping them by their answer. So we are getting some information through. Trigger alerts. Cabana. Yeah, so it's all nice and neat. Step out. Go back. Yeah. Alert definitions. Actually, let's go with alert endpoints. Run test. Oh, it's saying it in there. Interesting. Is that? Oh, I know why that's going to be. If we do CD development, because I haven't actually got the server up. Silly me. Silly goose. Logs.io. Omon. Help. Path. Okay, so Omon. Dist. Index. Broke it. However, that is doing what we wanted to do. Oh, I forgot the important, so let's undo that slightly. Add the watch command. Great, cool. I'm also going to edit this one so that it is JS and JSX, just in case I drop one file in. But we will change that to watch and then source. There we go. Cool. Now, if I send another test, we should actually get a response. No, because I haven't fixed the server since I broke it. Let's have a look at that then, shall we? Oh, wait, server response. Cannot read property server of undefined, line 14. Server.info, subject. See what it's saying after it's compiled, shall we? Const server. API TypeScript. Let's double check I'm not screwing anything up. TypeScript, API, yes. Habitats happening. Oh yeah, I don't have the nodes type. Yeah, that is actually a good thing. Let's add that because it makes life easier. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Import all of them as hobby. Let's try that on for a laugh. Oh. Permission denied? Interesting. It has the ink. Try that. Now it's working. Now we have a port to attach to. Does mean I'm going to have to change ngrok and all sorts of bits. Cool, so let's change that. Reopen it with port 3000. Power level is 9000! And now I need to change the logs.io alert to match the change in endpoint. So let's try it again. Now it's successful. And we should get a 200 here. And server running molto bene. So let's get ditching some stuff to console just so we can see what's going on. So console.log request, because we can. Now let's go back and send a test request from this yonder endpoint. So run test. Oh, restarting due to changes. Probably blew it up. No, that meant it worked. Run test. Aha, here we go. We have data. Admittedly, we now have too much data. But we have data. Suppose if we change that to request start, I think it's payload. Then we wait for the inevitable heat death of the universe. Excellent, it's restarted. Run test. There we go. So we now have the actual information we want to use to send this to our, well, to Vonage. So see if we can trigger a genuine one, shall we? So let's go aws.amazon. Let's log in. Ooh. To our logs.io. Let's go DynamoDB. Table, the ingests and items. Let's reverse this so it's some of the more recent ones. And I'm just going to delete 3 of them. Delete. Increase provisioning level. I've got to love that. Delete. Capacity. Let's just delete those for now, so we can move along with our lives. Delete. Throughput group. Capacity. Let's reset that to 1. Do actually. Delete. There we go. Delete. That's another one. Delete. Let's get rid of the Opster one just because. Delete. Cool. So, in a little while, we should start seeing some more coming through here. But we have to wait for the automation. Oh, no, let's get rid of that. Right, so we now have to wait for the app I built a little while ago, which is scraping from the Stack Overflow, to actually run. And it takes a minute, so take a minute for it to bring here, take a minute for it to catch up with the indexes, and then voila, we should have responses. So if I do, oh, we should probably actually change that so it'll actually reset itself. Otherwise, it'll be apparently classified as triggered. Alerts, triggered alerts. Oh, viewing Cabana. That's the one from earlier. Let's see. So triggered alerts. Edit. Okay. There we go. $13.36, it's still out of window, so eventually it should get around to, you know, bumping itself. Bump it. Ah. Supposedly it should have already flown through. Probably see it in a few minutes. Gotta love when it does this. Discover. Oh. There we go. 2 of them. Excellent. So if I go check our terminal, oh, we haven't had an alert though. Interesting. I probably haven't got the granularity of my alert set high enough. So let's check triggered alerts, or is it still the fact that it's still triggered? I also probably should name it. New question. Actually, it's new answer to overflow. Can't type. Flow question. Save. Save. And that should mean triggered alert should see. Trigger at 24. Gotta wait for it the older one because it was set for an hour to reload. How would you alert definitions? New alert. Optimize the definitions. Reports. Okay, so we have everything. Almost triggered. Cabana. And it has the exact window it happened in. But the problem is we're now waiting for that to time out. Oh dear. Back to explore. Yeah, there we go. Gotta wait for that to time out, which will be a while. No, yay. Another half hour till that time's out. Deal with that in a wee bit, shall we? But let's move on, because we can still test it. Probably clean this up as well. So let's import the Vonage API, shall we? Would be great if it wasn't called the Nexmo API when I'm talking about Vonage. My brands are getting confused. Nexmo. Cool. Now we need to quickly and easily and Nexmo. Last time it was done by a wonderful man called Alex. Shout out to Alex. Let's configure it. Do. Let's just do it with the standards. Let's not do it with any of the extra whiz-bangery. So there we go. What options are there? We'll deal with that in a bit. We'll change the logger so that it'll actually output to logs.io, because you know what? That's what we do around here. We send things to logs.io. But first things first, we don't want to have to deal with any of that stuff, so let's remove the options. Let's change that to process dots env dot next more. No, let's name it correctly. It is actually the Vonage API key. Vonage API key. Why am I typing this out manually? Just copy and paste, because that never causes errors anywhere. Cool. So I do need to log into my... Oh! Nope. Same trick is necessary then. Start as Nexmo. Okay, actually, does npm I save types Nexmo? Let's see if they've already uploaded their type definitions. Actually, have a look at the library itself and actually just have a quick gander to see if it's got an index.d.ts. No, it does not. Interesting. It's annoying. No direct TypeScript support. Nope, none of it. They're not having any of it. So we'll have to just move swiftly on beyond that. But it does mean I now need to log into my Nexmo account. Start building for free. Let's log in. Let's log in. So it's still using my old email. That hasn't changed yet. Autofill. Let's log in. Cool. So I'm going to take that, and you are going to be right back whilst I surreptitiously add this. Export Vonage API key. Export a Vonage. Copy. API. Is it secret it's called? Do I call it secret? I call it a secret. Put the secret in. Let's clear the deck. Let's reload it. There we go. So now we have our send function. Let's send an SMS, shall we? Well, they have these wonderful little bits of embedded code, so we can try it. See? And now if I do this bit, I can add it to my handler. And that's going to send it to me, because that's what we care about. Well, that's what we care about. That's, oh god, yeah, I'm advertising my actual email. From logs IO alert. And we're just going to change that text to equal our payload. Just to make my life easier. We'll just wrap it. Actually, you know what? I can't do that. Process.env.phone. Let's change this and put you back into be right back. Oh, you're still in there. So you didn't accidentally see me making a clown of it. Oh, I love when my mistakes are not actively publicized because I don't press all the buttons in all the right places. Whew. Let's just quickly do that. Actually, do that. Then that. And let's bring you back in the room. You never knew that I made a horrible mistake with my API keys. So see, we now have it there. Now, in theory, if I go into here, go to my alerts, let's go to my alert endpoints. Just test it. Make sure it sends through to my phone. In theory, oh looky here. We have a sample that you probably not see. That is the sample JSON being fed through to my phone over a text message. That is exactly what I wanted. So, excellent. Now all we need is for a genuine one to come through. And we will be able to go from there. But we're still waiting on this one to go away. Oh, it's probably the grouping, isn't it? It's probably the grouping. Ah, alerts were triggered. Oh, I see what Engrock says. We never got them. The untitled alert was triggered. The untitled alert was triggered. Triggered alerts. They shouldn't be untitled. Alert definitions. Edit. Greater than or equal to. So save. Let's quickly go in also. Delete. Delete. Excellent. So they'll be re-triggered again in a little while. Let's see why that isn't configured. How I have not got this configured to actually talk to the right place. View last events. They'll keep coming through like that. Okay. Triggered alerts. Yeah, so they're the old ones. That definition. Edit. Okay, so only the minimum is only 5 minutes. Now, relative 30 minutes. So those count do. Now, set time date now. Relative 15 minutes. Date. Ready. Delete that one. Delete that one. Delete. See if that'll send through now. No. Gotta see. Sorry. Yeah. Royalty. That's the wrong keyboard I'm typing to. Royalty. There is some more energetic music at last. Let's start that for later. Alright, let's go back to this. Alright, so sorry Andrew, you're getting deleted. Or not. Let's try deleting those. Cool, so deleted. Let's see where the flow takes us. Can't wait a moment for it to update everywhere. Okay. There we go. Now the question is, does that alert? I think it is triggering an alert. Now hopefully one more alert that will come through, because that was 9 minutes ago. The clock now says it's 14 minutes ago. We'll then get the alert, which will then send some more information to our ngrok. Means we'll have, oh, error found. Has no construct signature. TypeScript. Hold on, Google. Behave. There we go. Next one, node. Right, so, right, npm I at types, types, nextmo node. There is no nextmo node typings. Interesting. Very French accent. Does not exist on type nextmo. Okay. Nextmo dot. Right. Now I need to make it an any so I can actually attach to an object that doesn't exist. Great. That should placate that. Now, have we had any responses? Yeah. And some more data. There is an alert. Has that alert triggered? And cool. We have a trigger. Trigger! Edit. Your output has changed. Okay. Has my phone received anything? Guess what? Guess what? We have more alert information. So we have successfully, in just over an hour, built and sent data over to Nexmo. Excellent. Right, so let's clean it up a little bit. From Nexmo alert. Fine. The text should read. Now I need to make it so that you can pull it out. Right. However, that is a strong start. We've got it. It now tells you there is an alert. So let's extract those elements from it. So const. Deconstruction is the nicest kind of construction. Request dot payload. All right. No. Here we go. That's what we're actually sending. We'll want the alert title for now. Just neaten it up a little bit. Now, if we change that to the alert has been triggered. Please check your bugs dashboard. Get commit add. Get commit. First pass sending a log alert to via SMS to via Vonage SMS API. Get push origin master, and we will clean that up. So that is, I think, you know what, I'm going to declare that it for today. Thank you for coming along and checking it out. I am, yeah, I think I'm going to play with this a little bit more offline, clean it up, add comments and all that wonderful jazz. And I will see you guys on the next stream. Hopefully we'll be posting this up tomorrow, the day after, or in the next few days as a quick how-to and to do this quickly yourself. So, thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later.